I gave her the biggest hug that I could. And when she saw me, she's like, oh man, finally somebody I see that's on my side.
Right, they could relate.
She was getting hit with everything left and right. And I just said, I hugged her. I said, I'm so proud of you. I am so fortunate.
You the great Cheryl Miller is now in Caitlin's corner, which means an internship is exactly what's needed to turn the tables. Let's get the facts straight. Cheryl Miller isn't just a former basketball player. She's an icon who essentially invented the idea of dominating women's basketball back in her day. She could burn defenses with pure magic while she slept, and if anyone can elevate Caitlin's game, it's her. In addition to teaching her the ins and outs of the game, Cheryl is also giving her advice on how to deal with the hostility.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the inductee class of 1995. I would like to thank the Hall of Fame. I'm sure that I'm going to forget some people out here, but I'd like to thank Linda Sharp, my coach at USC, Bill Wall, Lynn Berry, Annie Myers, Coach Pat Summit, my mom and dad, my friends, my family. I remember reading once.
Cheryl is well aware of the pressures to stand out since she experienced them herself, and now she is giving Caitlin advice on how to deal with the special blend of talent and jealousy she encounters in the WNBA, a league that all too frequently views rising talent as a threat. Caitlin's partnership with Cheryl Miller is a brilliant move. Cheryl is aware of the score. She's the player who stands out so much that everyone around her feels like they have to prove something. This is mentorship on a whole new level, and it's funny how the WNBA players must feel right now.
Pioneers who made their marks on the hardwood, superstars of a growing sport. These are the legends of our game. She was one of the greatest college players ever, a scholastic icon who helped the game climb to new popularity, Cheryl Miller. This two-time National High School Player of the Year received more than 250 scholarship offers. She picked USC and lived up to every expectation. This four-time All-American set USC career records for scoring, rebounding, free throws made, and steals. Those records still stand today. When her teams won NCAA titles in 1983 and 1984, she was tournament MVP each time. She was just as dominant for the 1984 Olympic gold medal team. She had a strong second act as a coach and a broadcaster. And in 1995, earned induction into the Basketball Hall.
Because, despite your side-eyeing, Caitlin is learning from a true legend. Under Cheryl's guidance, Caitlin gets the inside scoop on skills, attitude, and, let's face it, how to remain strong in the face of anxieties around her.
Nelson Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark.
Take it at the rim. Here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. It goes behind.
Cheryl's guiding principle is straightforward. Show them how much you despise them. The league talks about wanting talent, but when it's right in front of you, some of you act like you'd rather see her miss than have the WNBA improve. This isn't about Caitlin stealing your thunder. Rather, some of you are learning from someone who has dealt with it all and knows exactly how to deal with it. When Caitlin enters the WNBA, most of you so-called pros prefer to sling shade instead of acknowledging her game. She has the attitude, the moves, and that's insane half-court Steph Curry.
Gets old. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She waited to prime time to connect from deep. NCAA ranks. We got some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space. Guess you're saying too much. Long rebound to the fever. Oh, back bend like this. Don't wait. Transition defense.
Whatever the reason, Cheryl is teaching Caitlin how to ignore the negative feelings. Is it because she's pulling up from the logo and breaking ankles? Or is it because she's rapidly becoming a fan favorite while you're busy subtweeting each other? Fans have been eagerly anticipating the WNBA All-Star Game since it was announced that rookies Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese had made the 2024 WNBA All-Star team, and since Cheryl has seen the worst of it, she is teaching Caitlin to play her game unapologetically, to own every swish, every step back, and every move that makes WNBA players shake their heads in jealousy. Cheryl's advice to Caitlin probably sounds a little like this.
Order and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4. Ball is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls. Indiana scoring has done it from the three-point line. Has gotten to the rim. And she'll head to the foul line here momentarily.
You're taking on?
Along with Caitlin, in addition to Connecticut Sun forward Dananna Boner, Seattle Storm forward Nneka Ike, New York Liberty center Jonquil Jones, and Dallas, Clark was unquestionably selected as the team's starting point guard and received her final permission. Wings guard AR Ogunbowale Miller has been praising Clark's on-court skills all week. Although she isn't currently leading a squad, Miller did serve as the WNBA's head coach for the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, which gave Miller the unique chance to mentor rookie sensations Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who are typically portrayed as rivals in the media at the same time. Miller also made a clear statement regarding the alleged animosity between these two 22-year-old global superstars during a September 3rd appearance on The Mark Jackson Show.
Jump out the gym. She's not like your 6'6", 6'5", which gives her a height advantage, a length advantage. So it has to be here. It has to be here. Because I've never seen someone offensively rebound better than her. Better than her. And she reminds me of that mentality of Dennis Rodman. Anything around the rim, loose around it, she gonna find a way. And they used to call it, he has a nose for the ball. No, it's just something in them that every loose ball, they gonna find a way. Runs the floor, great hands, understanding. Those two being on the floor shattered whatever narrative people were trying to push. I don't know animosity. I mean, it was fun while it lasted. But these guys, all they want to do is win. And seeing them interact off the court and shoot around and everything else, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, guys. And it was such a blessing to be a part of it.
Despite her desire to defeat Team USA, Miller, the head coach of that squad, seemed more focused on ensuring that all of the players she was coaching, especially the rookies, had a wonderful time that weekend when the WNBA squad defeated Cheryl Reeve's Team USA squad 117-109. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese Cheryl teach her how to keep her head up and enter that arena with pride every time she lights up the court. She knows that Cheryl's knowledge is what drives her moves and her mindset. It's hilarious because rather than trying to appreciate her elegance, some of you WNBA veterans act as though Caitlin is the reason your highlights were cut down by ESPN. Caitlin is out there dripping buckets of sweat from the parking lot, and you guys are trying to act as though you don't notice. Or how about when she sends opponents reeling with a step-back three? It's like she's Allen Iverson in his prime. The only difference is that instead of showing respect, some of you WNBA players treat. It's not a huge deal. This relationship is historic. It's like Michael Jordan mentoring Luka Doncic. She acts like she's just another rookie, but Cheryl has her back and Caitlin knows how to handle the fire, so keep staring as she sinks another 30-footer. When two basketball IQs that high come together, the effects are unstoppable. Caitlin is being shown the ropes by Cheryl, who is teaching her how to handle criticism and getting her ready to succeed in a league that occasionally doesn't recognize exceptional potential until it's too late.
Going back, just all competitive. And that's what it's about. And she's ready for this moment, as I said, that first half, and she is showing and proving why right now. Atkins off the window.
Harrington off the mark as Clark steps into a three.
Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in.
It's time to get serious, WNBA players. While you're busy whining about Caitlyn's accumulating stats like prime Shaq under the rim, Shaw is at least well known for his power. Cheryl's influence is only making Caitlyn stronger. She's going for the records, the MVPs, and the highlights, and she's doing it with Cheryl Miller-level confidence. One of the most reputable names in the game is supporting Caitlyn, as she does it with grace. The WNBA saga's biggest plot twist is Cheryl Miller and Caitlin Clark teaming forces. This is a wake-up call because while you're busy criticizing Caitlyn and Cheryl are creating a legacy. The next time you see Caitlin Clark dominating the court, keep in mind that she has Cheryl Miller on her side, and while you're huddled together trying to figure out how to handle her game, Cheryl has probably already given her 5 more ways to blow your defense wide open. Caitlyn is here, unapologetic, and she is the legend herself on her side.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from deep. A locked-in face.
Locked in face.
Clark a deep 3. You bet. Could have held for one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Alyssa Smith lays it in on the delivery from Clark. She finally missed one. Kennedy Carter had been 6 for 6 from the floor. Here's Clark. Finds the cutter. Boston inside.
WNBA prepares Cheryl Miller's. You can either step up or continue to insist that Caitlyn isn't the real deal, but every shot she takes and every record she breaks, you can be sure that Cheryl approves of it. Apprentice isn't here to fit in. She's here to break the mold, and she's doing it in style.